Well, what a day for East Texas baseball. Not one, but two local teams playing in the state baseball tournament at DELL Diamond in Round Rock. That's also where we find CBS 19 sports director Eric Sullivan. And Eric joins us live now with the latest on the Whitehouse Wildcats state semifinal game and also the Beckville Bearcats. They played for a state title this morning. Eric, give us the lowdown on our local East Texas teams.
All right, Jeff, we just ended this Whitehouse semifinal game with Grapevine. 7-0, the Wildcats go down, but I want Ryan, our cameraman, to pan over to the right here. Look at the support here as the Wildcat season has come to an end, but they're all still up here hanging out with their parents, friends, family on what was one incredible season, and we'll have those highlights coming up in just a minute early on in that ball game where the Wildcat season come to an end. Now, the early game this morning, the Beckville Bearcats 33-0 trying to win a state championship, and things started off very well for the Bearcats, but they ran into a very seasoned FLATONIA ball club. At 9 a.m. this morning at DELL Diamond Park, the Beckville Bearcats were on center stage in the Class 2A state championship game against FLATONIA. They won, of course, 9-0 in the semifinals, so the Bearcats feeling good. Bottom of the first, leadoff man Trey Lindsay with the base hit. Next up will be Zach Collins. He does the exact same thing, goes to right, and the Bearcats are in business, and it's only the first inning. Then they have the man they want at the plate, senior John Bounds, .588 batting average, and he finds the hole on the right side, and we have our first lead of the game as Trey Lindsay scores. It's 1-0 Beckville. Top of the second, FLATONIA gets hot at the plate. Back-to-back triples. You hardly ever see that in the game of baseball. Kaysen Novak with the second one. That drives in two, so FLATONIA takes the lead 3-1. Then in the top of the third, more bad news for Beckville. 3 more runs score, stretching the lead to 6-1. All right, bottom of the seventh. The Beckville Bearcats will not quit. They got Kobe Dotson at the plate with the bases loaded. Can he make some noise? Line drive off the pitcher. FLATONIA makes the out at first, and that is your final. FLATONIA wins the Class 2A state championship. Beckville, very tough loss. Phenomenal season. You got to respect the kids the way they handled everything with class. It just wasn't their day. A lot of walks, a lot of errors in the field, and things just didn't go as planned, and that's how it goes in a state championship game. We caught up with head coach Jason Causey and senior star third baseman John Bounds.
Hats off to FLATONIA. They made the plays, and we didn't today. We had several opportunities throughout the game, and just were unable to capitalize and get the big hit to score some runs.
They kind of got a big lead there. Was that too much to overcome?
No, sir. It's mainly if we just cut out our walks and then our mental mistakes. It's really just a game of how you play yourself. Not it's what you do, not what they do.
Your senior year, I mean, can you imagine it being this awesome?
No, sir. Nothing comparable. Nothing comparable. This is great.
So a very tough day for the Beckville Bearcats. What a season, 33-1. And I want to give John Bounds, the young man we spoke to in that interview, a senior, for speaking to us on camera. It was hard for him, and as he said, he wouldn't have traded this season for anything in the world. All right, Scotty, let's get to those early Whitehouse Wildcat highlights. Taking on Grapevine in the state semis here at DELL Diamond Park. The Wildcat Jungle was on hand as always. Great fans and a pretty good start for the Wildcats. They got a runner on when Connor Clark is going to get a base hit here, so there you have it. Top of the first, Wildcats are in business with 2 on, and then Tanner Roach at the plate. He gets one to drop in right field. Clayton Pruitt's going to try to come all the way home. He's tagged out at home plate, though, so that kind of was the buzzkill of the ball game. It led into the bottom of the first inning when the Wildcats just simply, I don't know if they lost their concentration, but were shocked and made 4 errors alone in the top of the first inning, resulting in 5 runs. The Wildcats just could not overcome that. They lose 7-0 in the state semifinals.